What's up, everybody? I'm Jerry Gamer. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are back and we are playing Wild Hearts. I want to give a special shout out for EA for sponsoring this video, giving me early access to the game. We've had the game for a little bit of time now. We got a chance to really play it, and my review impressions will be out later on this week. I got a lot of guys coming out, so make sure you guys stay tuned. If you're interested in Wild Hearts, make sure you subscribe. Got a lot of things coming up to help you with your gameplay. But today what we're talking about is the Karakuri Katana. This is going to be the masterclass to use this weapon, how to be proficient with it, and some advanced tips as well, and some animation cancels to make sure you're always ready to go. So family, without further ado, let's dive in. So the Karakuri Katana, what does it look like? So it's pretty beautiful. There's about 8 weapons you can choose in the game in total. In the starter, you start with I believe 5. You can make it 3 later on in the game. But and also too, this element of building as well. Whew, I thought it was gonna be. I thought one of my expectations versus what it actually was is really good. It's very fast. It's really good, and we'll utilize some of those later on as well. So just the basics. You hit. And you can, that's just a square attack. You can hit square 5 times, and that is a combo. You don't have any stamina for your normal hits, but you have some stamina for some of your special hits. So that is a charge attack. You can't, all you do is hit. So now what our option you have is you have your IS slash. The IS slash is to hit your triangle. That's one hit. You hit it twice. You do that. And the IS slash really transform when you hit it 3 times. So 1, 2, and 3. You can keep on tap. This is gonna be your move you're gonna use when your monsters topple over. The problem is with the katana is you have heavy moves and your animation is locked. You can't dodge out of this. You have to finish it or stop it midway, but you can't just like get out the way. But don't worry, I'm gonna have a way for you to get rid of that a little later on. So it's a pretty simple combo. 3 triangles, does the IS slash. You keep on tapping it in order to do the ultimate form of it. Your last move is going to be R2. This is going to be a special thrust. Thrust 1, 2 thrusts. Okay, then we hit 3 times. 1, 2. I have my stamina in there. See that little bar right there? That's my stamina. If it's below where it's red, I'm not going to be able to do my last attack. So like 1, 2. Now I can do it. 3. I can still attack in this mode. If you notice, I'm still building stamina while I'm doing my regular attacks. I'm not locked there. If I hit this, and I can still hit this move. The only move that contains that special meaning right there is your R2 move. So now those are your 3 abilities. Which ones are interchangeable? So a couple of them are interchangeable. So the square one, if you combo it with your R2, it goes straight into the second form. And it go after that, if you keep on going back to square, it will go back to your standard attack. So square, R2, square, R2, and you can see the stamina is boom, 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 boom. Get above that, boom. Keep a regular attack right here, hit it again. So this is my infinite combo I utilize a lot whenever I find myself in the quick spot with the monsters or when they're toppled over, if I don't want to use this one. Because sometimes I use this one when I know for sure it's gonna topple over because of how fast it is, how many hits it does good damage. But my regular like go-to strike would be this one, a couple of those. And from this point on, if you hit your square, R2, it'll finish the move into this last form. That form is cool because it kind of helps you get out of the way of the monster. Sometimes the monsters are very close to you want to move. They have these monsters have a lot of variation of attacks, a ton of attacks. So this one kind of protects you from that situation where you're not going to get caught up in an attack. So that'll be the combos with the square. So square doesn't interact that well or that much with the triangle, your IS slash move. In this situation, it always takes you to level 1. There's no way around this. I only let 1 hit go, it will stop. But if I keep on pressing our triangle, it will keep on going. The square interacts with our special attack here. And then from that point, you can't cancel into IS slash. The IS slash has 1 combo that can counter into, and it's that to the final form here. So sometimes I use that when I need to get out the way. Boom. And Hold on, let me give a stamina back to kind of clear the distance if needed. And if you notice, it cancels really quickly as well. So you can just cancel it right away, or you can wait till you do the full IS slash combo and then you can cancel it. So if I'm in a situation where, oh, I gotta get out of the way right away, this would be more of an advanced tech. It's like, boom, get out of there quickly. Same thing for our regular square combo where we hit this, we just cancel into it right away. You don't have to do that. Cool. So now you're wondering like, DJ, show me some of the Karakuri. So the Karakuri are really dope. So I have this one, the square. You jump up a bit and you do your slam attack. The higher you go, you can build 6 boxes. The higher you go, the more damage you do. They will like level, you build 1, you do a certain amount of damage. You do 2 boxes, you do a little more damage. You do 3 boxes, which is a maximum. At that point, you do the maximum damage available to you. So I utilize this a lot to hit my enemies, to do big damage when needed. Especially I like starting off matches. Build up 3 real quick, and boom. And the Karakuri, it comes in, you can build it really fast. I'm really impressed by how quick they made it. So it easily integrates into your kit. I thought it was gonna be gimmickal, I'll be honest, but after using it, it's really good. So now let's move on to the next one. So next one, I have the glider. This one you get kind of earlier in the game. Put this on, it helps you move around. But when you're coming down, you can do one of those, which is really good. So it helps you get some aerial attacks if you need it. And come down and you hit some enemies. So carry distance and keep you up there in the air. So that one's pretty straightforward. One more time just for demonstrations. I can move around. Boom. You want to hit it, you want to jump off of it at its highest point, which will allow you to get the biggest hits. Like dan, boom. Something like that. Next one, we're going to be talking about the spring. The spring is cool. The spring allows you to jet across to the enemy, but also too, it's also really used for protecting yourself or getting away from the enemy and like dodging some really big attacks. So use it to clear distance, cover yourself, but also use it to protect yourself in battle as well. And don't worry, in the future you can combine them differently and use different categories and they get even crazier. But right now we're focusing on just what is important for the katana. And last but not least, the torch. The torch is cool because it allows you to light your weapon on fire. So all your combos are still be available to you, except it'll be lit on fire. And I'll demonstrate this on some monsters as well, because there's one more ability I'm not going to use right now because I need to build my blue gauge all the way up. So the last thing I want to show you is the advanced technique. So yes, I remember I said earlier that the katana has a strong high DPS weapon, but you're vulnerable because your animation locked. Well, essentially the way you can get around that is, for example, this. If I'm hitting this move, caught. The one you can cancel it instantly by putting the Karakuri out. That way you can put it out, jump, hit the enemy, do whatever you need to do. You're not trapped into doing that animation. So this, boom, out of the way if I need to, and move, and that's the way I can cancel and have my speed back when I'm using the katana. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this all together for you guys. So you see the blue bar above my health right there? That is our special for our katana. So I like starting my fights here. And don't worry, this is an earlier monster, so you're not gonna have any like spoilers. Doesn't recognize I'm here yet. So you see that gauge, the blue gauge? What that blue gauge means is it is our super. So I hit R2 and square, and essentially now my blade transforms. And my blade transforms, I can lock onto the monster. So what happens now is I get additional bonus hits whenever I hit the monster. So let's go ahead and boom. Look at that. See? My cancel. My animation cancel there came in handy. Let's go. Oh, see, it ran out already. So it does run out over time, as you would imagine, but that is the way you're going to do a lot of big damage earlier on with your katana. So demonstrating that, I'm going to use this really quick. Oh, it came way over there. We're not gonna reach him from here, but the glider would be good for these situations. Oh, get me out of there. Let me just show everything really quick. Woo. We'll take one. And also too, like, you're able to dodge really quickly. Another thing I would see, whenever you get hit, you can kind of recover quickly by just dodging out of it. There it is. Monsters roar and they stun you as well. And also when they've had enough, they go to the next area. All right. See, this situation I was talking about. In this situation, this one I would use this. Because you do crazy damage. So now it transforms. I can use this to cancel. If I need to. Boom. Defeated. Just like that. So get used to using your Karakuri while in the middle of your fights, because it just makes it even more juicier. And at the end of the fight, you get this cool animation right here. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. There's a lot of combos, a lot to master. It's easy to use, but it's hard to master. So this is how you will get started with using the katana. It's absolutely a great weapon to use. It's fun. It's high risk, high reward. But at the same time, like I said, make sure you're utilizing your Karakuri in your fights, because it makes it even more juicier. So ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching. This is my introduction and my advanced guide to the Karakuri Katana. It's a fun weapon. I'm loving it a lot. I play longsword at every single game I play typically, or a katana. So it's good to see they did a really good job with the weapon this time in Wild Hearts. My family, stay smooth, subscribe. We'll have a lot more content coming up on the channel. If you're looking forward to Wild Hearts, you're gonna enjoy it. I'm enjoying it a lot. Stay smooth till next time. To your gamer signing out.